Hello, everyone. So thank you for joining me today for this webcast series on culture and new ways of working. I'm Jere Talonen, I'm your host today. So today I'm talking about things and topics around this book, which is powerful, Building a Culture of Freedom and Responsibility by Patty McCord. Patty McCord was the Chief Talent Officer of Netflix. Also, around this book, there's also one of the most watched culture deck that can be found in SlideShare with 50 million people has been watching it, I think, today, and it's still going strong. So why I have chosen this book for today's talk and that slide deck of Netflix? Because it's a concrete story about how things can be done in different world, how a small company could break and make the game. They killed blockbusters and they made a totally new world around it. Then it's compelling in that sense that it's also combining the responsibility and freedom, which normally we think are two different elements on this scale. And the third, it's basically about the financial results and how to combine together employee experience and customer experience. The building blocks of the Netflix culture, exceptional culture, there are seven things what they are doing about. So first of all, values are what we value. Second is the focus on high performance. Third is about the context-based leadership, not control-based leadership. Then about getting people aligned. Fifth point is pay top of the market. So if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Sixth point is to the promotion within. So you grow your people. You believe in the people you have chosen to be with you. And the seventh point, the topic of this book, the freedom and responsibility. So according to cultural studies and culture of the Netflix, it's all about stunning colleagues. Stunning colleagues that make teams like pro sports teams. In Netflix, these teams are not considered as families, but sports teams where everybody knows their role and they are playing for the same field for a common goal. The efficiency comes through two things. It's about the high performance focus. So everybody is expected to perform exceptionally well. And then the leadership is done through context rather than control. That's the way how Netflix grows, fast, big, and bold. So at Netflix, they are talking about radical freedom. When you think about your organization, think about the questions. Are your people allowed to disagree with authority? How, when, how often? Okay, let's go a little bit more deeper on this culture of freedom and responsibility at Netflix. So typical organizations versus Netflix. So let's look a little bit this through. So when typical organization grow, when the business complexity grows, then there comes number of high performance staff normally decreases. This according to studies that Netflix has made, which create, of course, then here some chaos that how we can cope with these things. How Netflix has tackled this challenge. So first of all is that they have noticed that the key is to increase the talent density. And how that happens? They have made proactive actions. So in order that when the business complexity grows, the talent in density needs to grow even faster. You need to get a higher number of high-performance staff for your lines, for your ranks. And how they do it? You need to attract and nourish with top-line compensation, of course. Then you need to make employee freedom. Every employee can have a feeling that they can make impact on their work. Also, there's a demanding high-performance culture, so no free riders. So those who are performing will stay and they will be there. So basically what they say that as they grow, as Netflix has grown, they have less and less rules. In order they are preventing chaos with this higher number of high-performance people. Also, the flexibility for them has been more important than the efficiency on long term. If you think about in your mind how to do this, there's a keeper test in the book, which is very good. So which of my people I would fight hard to keep at my company? Also, honor code for leaders. I will not lie, I will not cheat, and I will not steal, and I will not tolerate such a thing from anyone. Unfortunately, many times we are tolerating things that we shouldn't tolerate. Policies. They are not big policies. Some policies are not even needed. Policies should be written in 5 words, like act for the company's best interest. So are we starting for trusting people or just controlling for people? Also, scaling. So the talent density, what I mentioned earlier, and the freedom, they are the keys for the success of Netflix. To summarize these learnings from this book and this culture deck, I would say a couple of things. First of all, people have power. People makes or breaks your business. Get more stunning colleague around you with high performance. Diminish number of policies, approvals, and all these unnecessary things that doesn't bring your company further. Talent flexibility supports growth. Trust more about people. I think that these are very good things to keep in mind also with your organization. That's the way how you can grow fast as an individual, as an executive, or as a team, or as an organization. Until next time, see you then. Bye-bye.